You make an average of 35,000 decisions in a day, and over 200 of them are related to food alone. And I've got to imagine for people like me, a large number of those decisions also take place when I'm getting dressed in the morning. All of these decisions really start to add up over time and create a massive mental load and what we call decision fatigue. And as decision fatigue builds, we start to either make decisions really quickly without thinking them through just to get it over with, or we avoid making decisions as a whole. This takes place at like a cultural level within companies as well. We get so overwhelmed that we don't want to drive decisions, or we make really hasty choices just to move forward. But I also think that this is part of the reason that we've seen like decision by committee become such a pervasive thing in most companies. People always talk about this like 6 to 7 decision makers for any sort of B2B buying decision that was like from 2016, but now I'm seeing numbers from 2023 coming out as closer to 12 people making enterprise buying decisions. And not every single decision in a company needs to have those 12 people all behind them, but we're seeing this decision by committee become really impactful for everything in terms of process choices or smaller decisions within a company. And beyond the obvious of like slowing down our decision making when we have that many people involved in every choice that we're making, it has a pretty big impact on our employees too. When you look at something like self-determination theory, one of the most important things about employees being self-determined or intrinsically motivated to do their work is the autonomy that they feel in the job that they're doing. When we have every decision made by a committee or approved by a manager, that slows things down, but that removes that autonomy from those employees that you've hired to do a specific job. All of these things build over time, and suddenly executives have even more decisions that they have to be a part of because everybody is coming to them and asking for approval because they don't have the autonomy to make those choices themselves, which increases their decision fatigue, slows things down even further, or makes them pull more people into the process. But it frustrates people to no end, and it causes things like burnout. So as a leader, what we need to do is set really clear priorities and a really clear vision that gives everybody this guiding light to help make decisions. And then we need to let go and let the people that we've hired to do a specific job do that job and make decisions on their own. You'll be surprised what happens when you give the good people that you've hired the autonomy to make choices.